Sadducees, not you, Pilate, not you, are going to take my bride from me. And the truth is in him. I'm going to reach him, see. Right, yeah. We have the law. The Jews replied to him, and according to that law, he must die because he made himself the Son of God. Wow. What Colossians say? In him is all things made, and by him wasn't anything made that was made. Right there, we're seeing the triunity of Hashem expressed before mankind. The very devour, the oath on display. Charges of what? Condemnation for who? His bride. Let me just close by reading this tonight. A parable, The Traveler, by Roy Clement. The traveler stood by a signpost, weary and perplexed. Around him, radiating out in all directions, were innumerable paths. But midst cloak the hillside, thick and impenetrable, and the signpost is so well beaten, it's quite illegible. Which way should I go? The traveler asks himself. I want to find a way to the fountain of truth. But there are so many alternate tracks. So many. But there's, which is the right one? He asks. As he ponders the problem, right at the signpost, 3 other travelers came up behind him, journeying the same road by which he came. Excuse me, he said to the first who have arrived. Can you tell me the way to the fountain of truth? Grunted scornfully. You still don't believe in that rubbish? These roads don't lead nowhere. All that talk about fountain of truth is just mythological hogwash. If you take my advice, you will just pitch your tent right here by the signpost and make the best out of what you got. The traveler's face fell at the skeptic's words, but brightened a little as the sight of the second man coming up the road behind him. Excuse me, he said. Can you tell me the way to the fountain of truth? Can you tell me the way to the fountain of truth? The man shrugged his shoulders. Who can say? I myself am an agnostic. On that question, maybe it's that one or that one. You can possibly tell. What is right, you know, you can't possibly tell. The important thing is to be tolerant and open-minded. Be tolerant and open-minded on that question. Just feel free to choose whichever part you want. Oh man, choose whichever part you want. I won't try to influence your decision on that matter. The traveler, he thanked the agnostic for his advice. Probably he had hope of more precise guidance. He wanted some more guidance. The third man would be more helpful. Perhaps, he said to himself. Excuse me, he said. Yet again, can you tell me the way to the fountain of truth? Can you please tell me? This time, the fellow traveler smiled benignly in reply. It's an unnecessary question, my friend, he said. So necessary. All roads lead there. They only appear to go into different directions. Out there in the midst, they circle back on one another and converge on your desired destination. So whichever you wish, you will get there in the end. Whichever you wish, you will get there in the end. The traveler frowned, unconvinced. He's by that side pole. He had a portion of a battered old map, and it indicated cliffs in certain areas, which in fact he will fall off if he took the wrong path. But which one is the right one? Which one is the right one? He sighed with frustration and bewilderment. But which was the right one? Suddenly, out of the midst, a fort. A fourth figure appeared unlike the others. He did not come up from the road the traveler had used to arrive at that standpole or that signpole. No, he came down out of the other tracks, from the midst and a steep, small little path at the best. Excuse me, he said, the traveler once more. Could you possibly help me? I am looking for the fountain of truth. One person told me, there is no such place. There is no such place. Another person told me, I need to be open-minded. On that question, and another person told me that all road leads there. Can you tell me the right way? Can you tell me the right way? Indeed, I can, replied the stranger. I am afraid those who you've spoken to were just guessing. They have never been to the fountain of truth, and they are only speculating about the route. I am. The other hand, no, just no. About the function of truth. I, on the other hand, I live there. Follow me. I am truth. As he extended his hand to lead the traveler, he noticed a nail print on the hand. would he take it? Would he take the hand? Would he take it? Or will he decide with coming to the point of commitment to the path, or actually he rather like life by the standpole with all the diverse paths to choose from? Or maybe he feels safe, more secure, there less challenge there. Maybe he feels fear among the skeptic, agnostic, and pluralist. Fear to do his own thing. Freer to become what he wants. Whatever that may be. Maybe he fear if he takes that hand, it will dominate him. Maybe he fears by committing himself to the truth will steal all his freedom from him, from his human life, and make him like a slave. Maybe. Poor fool. Poor fool. Can you see? This is crucified truth that hold out his hand. Crucified truth. Coerce no one. Crucified truth bullies nobody. Crucified truth never taunts anyone. Crucified truth addresses itself to men and women in their freedom.